Seeing with poets' eyes. Today, Super Squirrels, we will transition from being poetry enthusiasts, people who love reading poems, to poetry writers. Lee Bennett Hopkins, poet and author of over 115 poetry books for children, explains how poets live their lives. At times, you simply see things, concentrate on moments, get a feeling that you must capture a thought in words. Photographers take pictures, artists paint. The poet uses careful words to awaken new worlds. Lee Bennett Hopkins will help us discover poetry everywhere, lighting our path as we turn thoughts of trees and families and laughter into carefully crafted poems. Read Lee's poem to yourself now. In this unit, we will use all our senses plus our hearts and minds and imaginations to take the details of our lives in fresh new ways. Today, I'm going to talk to you about your eyesight. How many of you wear glasses or contacts? Well, today, I'm going to suggest that to write poetry, every one of you needs to wear glasses. Not reading glasses, and not glasses that help if you're near or farsighted, but poet's glasses, a poet's special lenses. For starters, use your regular eyes to take a quick look at this pencil sharpener. You'll see why in a minute. Take a look at it and get ready to share what you see. You may notice that it's gray, that it's kind of squarish, that there are different size holes. We just looked at a pencil sharpener with our regular eyes. Now let's look at how a poet saw it with their poet's eyes. Pencil Sharpener by Zoe White. I think there are 100 bees inside the pencil sharpener and they buzz and buzz and buzz until my point is sharp. Poets! When I read this poem, I was so surprised. I didn't think about our pencil sharpener at all like Zoe describes it. I just saw a machine that makes my pencil sharp. But Zoe sees the pencil sharpener like a poet sees it, in a fresh, new way. Imagine that. This poem makes me see a pencil sharpener in a fresh, new way. And that's what poetry can do. It opens our eyes to new ways of seeing. It's interesting to think, how did she do this? I think she thought about what the pencil sharpener looks like, what it does, and even what it sounds like. And then she might have thought, that reminds me of bees. With my regular eyes, I see a pair of scissors. Do you also see a pair of scissors? So, with our regular eyes, we see the same thing. Now, let's all try to switch our way of seeing and to see these scissors with a poet's eyes. Think about what you see, what these scissors may remind you of. If you get any ideas, write them down now. You have seen a fish with a big eye. You may have seen a butterfly. I saw a hungry shark. It's sneaking up on its prey and then snap! I snapped the scissors closed on an imaginary fish. Did you see how by comparing the scissors to other things, we looked at the scissors in completely new and fresh ways? It helped when we made the scissors move too, didn't it? And thought about what they do. Did you see with a poet's eyes? Challenge yourself to look at an object for a long time and to think about it in unusual ways. Think about what that object reminds you of. That is one way to help you grow your poet's eyes. You should probably try this with 2 or 3 objects and send me your favorite one. Set a timer for 15 minutes. We often look at things quickly, but think about how much more you'll see by spending more time with your objects. After this and for the rest of your life, whenever you want to write a poem, remember that you need to see the world with poet's eyes. Stretch your imagination and look in ways that are brand new. You don't want to just write, the pine cone is brown. It is brown, but we can see with our regular eyes. Someone using poet's eyes might write, the pine cone is a wooden porcupine, or the pine cone is a tree for an elf. Find three objects in your home and set a timer for 15 minutes. Write down what you see and turn your favorite observations into a poem. I can't wait to read what you write, poets. See you this afternoon.